Hi Virgo Risings! Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Kira at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their rising sign in the zodiac sign of Virgo. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you. And then we'll get a major arcana. And then we'll get a card from the end of the world as we know it deck created by me that has the lunar phases and zodiac signs. Everything's been pre-shuffled. Let's go ahead and begin. I hope that everyone is doing well, and feeling blessed because you are. Let's get your love card for Virgo Rising. Money card for Virgo Rising. I attempted to do your reading once before this, and the best energy that came from this was the star card that was in your money. Virgo Rising. There was a bunch of nonsense happening in your youth section. Money card for Virgo Rising. Yeah. Right. Breakup. Something having to do with your abundance here. I'm going to leave that there. In the midst of this, we have 7 of Cups and options. So you card for Virgo Rising. Ships coming in is what I get here with that 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck pertaining to the youth section here. The Lovers in reverse. Ten of Wands, Justice card, 8 of Cups will be here for you. And the Money. And then for you, we have the Death card, 5 of Cups, Hangman, 2 of Wands, reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Alright, so I get a lot of you being this energy. This definitely going along with what I got for the money section. What's going on here, I don't know. But let's go ahead and we'll begin with love here. So, Lovers reversed. With the situation that I do see here in this card has come through quite a bit. I'm getting everything that is designed in the upright for this particular energy, which is to be third party and someone being targeted. This gibbous moon energy, I do get that being gibbous and not necessarily about a crescent, but this being right before the full moon. And I did pick up there being some negative intent that was sent associated with this energy here. Now, given that the Hangman is here, there was a reading that I just did. I don't know exactly which one because I've been rolling through these like hot fire. But that Hangman is here. And the Hangman was in reference to some negative intent that was sent towards this energy here. Where you see a masculine here, there's a feminine here and a feminine here. This feminine here is to be the future. Scarab beetle energy, very strongly connected to Saturn. I get a lot of you being connected to this person. Being this person, actually. Now, you could be the masculine and be one who's being exposed for creating the situation. Is also what I'm getting. But I was going to say the gibbous energy was at the crown here with the negative intent in targeting someone here. that was coming through. This card came out in the same vicinity of this card in the past reading that, and it might even be Pisces. And that being your polarity energy. This is a card of Pisces. So this is speaking to some shadow stuff. And it's not shadow work because your work has been done. And I say that too because the scarab beetle is here with you. And the green energy is also going to be Mercury energy. I was even going to change the background to honeybees. Cute little bees. But Spirit guided me to go ahead and keep the green. The green mainly being for the heart chakra, but now that this is coming through, it's definitely going to confirm the energy for you being ruled by Mercury, but also your representation of truth here. And then the targeted energy, typically in 3D, this would be about making someone a sacrifice. You don't even have to know that. You can just look at the card here and see what this person is doing to this cow. It's sacrificial energy. And so with the gibbous energy being here at the crown, it's going to just correlate with what's here. And this being right here, and all this here. Someone making a decision and it being based off of some kind of temptation. That's what has come through in the past here for this particular energy. And with this being a past energy, that's also speaking to like past karmic ways, karmic cycles, 3D programming, 3D perspective, perceptions, what have you. And it being completely distorted and something that should be moved away from to move into more positive energy related to this energy here. But then that's also speaking to part of that 3D programming with a man, being in a situation, possibly putting two and two, it could be 4 women, who knows, putting 2 women together in a situation where they're going against each other, they're fighting, and all the while, this is the energy that has made the decision. Making a decision to not make a decision is also what I get here. And then making someone a sacrifice by getting them involved in this here is what I get here. There being regrets because this is now over. And you still stand as this. And this is, I feel this is also about what this potential divine, I'm getting potential divine masculine, someone who could have been there, decided not to, could have taken part in as this 10 of Pentacles here with you. And as I say that, I'm noticing the scarab beetle that's here. Where you may have been dealing with 2 separate cycles and this coming to an end as well. You transmuting that energy and bossing up and creating and manifesting as a mega manifester that you beautifully are. Created to be, and are also being appreciated for who it is that you are and what it is that you provide and bring to the table. Shawty, you a 10. A 10, shawty, you a 10. Okay, so this being in reverse is going to speak to this being over. 6th house energy, I also get being connected to your energy of Virgo. So this speaking to the actual situation that's taking place in a very virgin way. So that something can come to an end. This is illumination here too with the sun energy surrounding this targeting energy towards you here. But also speaking to the end of third parties and you not allowing or associating with anything or anyone who is going to consider you to be an option. Where we did also get that here. So I do get love and money also being related. With the 7 of Cups that wanted to come through in the midst of this reversal 6 of Cups that was at the bottom of the deck. Speaking to the end of karmic connection. There being a breakup when it comes to a soulmate. Walking away from what's not fulfilling. Also here too. I also get to there being like some trickery and, the way that this is all playing out. This being higher realm significance. Where you may be seeing some kind of glimpse of this happening in the 3D in some kind of way in your life. But that not being it. And I feel that that's also about kind of like a gloss over. Someone wanting you to believe something that's not true. Because that money energy, the star card came out for you. And I get a lot of you being this energy here. And as I say that, I'm noticing the 8 here and the 8 here. The 88 going to be your energy. I feel that this is about burdens that you may have dealt with pertaining to, where's that card at? right here. Where we see the wands here and dealing with certain connections, past karmic cycles here. And then you do have the green man that's backing you here. Scarab beetle will be here. This being about recognition and someone just completely, I'm hearing completely messing up. So what I see here is going to be a burden. This being the end of burdens, connected to connections, where I feel these are going to be your options. All the options that you have, and then being one who's of power, in power, and very strong, connected to some Libra energy, where we have justice here. This is also going to be Aquarius energy, so that star card, being a card of Aquarius, is also wanting to come through regardless of what happened with that first part of your reading that I tried to do. Again, the scarab beetle will be here. Scarab beetle will be here, speaking to this being you. And then I get, because of the burdensome type energy here, justice, the universal energy from within you coming through. And that being also the star card too. I just get this being the star card. And actually, as I say that, it is the star card, because the star card is a card of 17. That 1 and 7 comes together to create an 8. And not only do you have 1, 8 as a 10 of Pentacles energy, but you have 2. And so this 10 of Pentacles energy, I do get this being about some kind of alignment here and transmuting the energy. That's what the scarab beetle energy does. The scarab beetle will take shit and turn it into gold. And that's Saturn energy also too. Saturn is a very majestic planet. It's very slow moving. It's all about discipline. But it's also the planet of justice. Thank you, Spirit. It's the planet of justice. It controls life, death, wealth, home, children, and it forces the soul to face inner truth obscured by veils, capable of turning ashes into gold. I'm also noticing the beauty in this, even being the 10th house energy that's here. Capricorn energy. Saturn is not only the ruler of the Aquarius energy I got through strongly here, but it's also the ruler of Capricorn, 10th house energy. And that being earth energy, which is supportive energy for you. You're being completely supported. So again, I feel that this is about you moving away from anything that's been burdensome. This also being about the end of burdens. Let's go ahead and do this. The end of burdens, justice coming through, you empowered, being empowered, having this power from within you, and then the universe seeing you through. And bringing balance and restoration and what is rightfully meant for you when it comes to your money, your abundance as well. And that being about overall surroundings. The Libra energy coming through with Venus energy associated. So beautiful partnerships, relationships, connections, comforts, luxuries, beauty, luxuries, just everything fabulous and glorious that's designed and meant for you. And it may have everything to do with ancient Egypt, and this going back many, 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 many years here. And so too, with the burdensome energy and having to deal with past energies here, this just being some kind of divine intervention I get here too, and destiny taking its course. This could even be about travel here too, with the 8 of Cups, but walking away from anything that's not emotionally fulfilling. This is so fiery here, and very interesting too. I feel like, you know, what you have been met with connected to these burdens and all these fire wands here, that I just get this being more about masculines who are more concerned with their ding-dings. And so with the fire that's met here, where it's overall burdensome energy, this is what I got for you. And I'm almost getting it being related to what's coming through. You're BlowTorch and that shit. transmuting that energy and making it work in your favor, because this is what you represent here. So any projections to have you believe anything different, it's automatically being met by the universe to be corrected and helping you to kindly walk away and move away from what does not serve you. You don't deserve to be in anyone's third party or to be mistreated at all. And this doesn't, I mean, it's in love. So it doesn't have to be, it could be platonic, it could be family, it could be friend, it could be whatever. Take what resonates for you. But this being about major karmic cycles of third parties and being mistreated and being targeted unfairly being over. You being seen for your power, for your truth, and for your majesty. And ending these cycles here that are toxic, to have others believe or to have this projected on you that you ain't shit. 88 energy is also going to be a part of the constellation energy, where I feel that goes above and beyond your recognition and worth and your value, and speaking to the true innate energy from within you and what you truly represent as this 10 of Pentacles, and that being completely abundant. I mean, you could shake an eyelash and it would be worth beyond the millions that any man could create here on this earth, and that's real. So then let's get to your you section. I kind of spoke on this already, but I do see there being some kind of transformation that's taking place. So all of this that's happening is a part of some transformation, not only for you, but those who come towards you, come against you. We do have definite ending with there being the 8 of Cups, and then also, the Death card. This being a card of 13, I get this being totally connected to the security and stability. The scales will also be here to speak to that Libra energy that I got. This was also a part of that Hangman energy, and these are kind of coming together here. Because I also mentioned in this Death card, this Ankh energy being here associated with this particular energy here, because they're on this side of the scale. All of you being here on this side of the scale with the energy of Mot and the Mot feathers, and that being justice, and then it just going back full circle to this energy, and this being about recognition also here too, where someone is just completely in a whimsical daze. I do get with that 4 energy, it may possibly be too late, because I do see that this person here, who could be this person here, may want to make an offer. With the energy of this being over and over, I feel that this may be why this is here, the 5 of Cups and the regret. This comes after the 4 of Cups and not taking an opportunity. Don't allow anyone's projections and toxic decisions to affect you in the way that it's not supposed to. So then Scorpio energy, a Fucus energy will be prevalent here, but you can see it here. I get this also just being about wanting to keep things hidden. The scales of justice, but doing this with the scales of justice, none of this can be hidden. So trying to balance 2 people here. And the Mot feather, I'm just going to do this here again. It's all here. It's all here. So many regrets for what's happened to you with their decisions. You have the decision also too, and I feel that you may have given chance to this and then have been mistreated, and it being a complete burden, which is completely unfair, and which is also why we have this energy of this being over. It being over. You sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty. Because regardless of what's sent here, this is in reverse. And Spirit wants to make sure this stays in reverse. This is not meant for you. And this is not going to be third party. This is about your ships that are rightfully coming in because you manifested it. Divine energy will be here. This being transmuted energy I'm getting from the Hangman. This being energy of 12. Coming together to create a 3. So the way that you were treated here, this being the reward for what it is that you experienced also here too. And action and fire, moving towards a decision of moving forward and away from what does not serve you. The Six of Cups can also be about energies stuck in past karmic situations, not wanting to make a decision, deciding to not make a decision, and that being an actual decision. Because I also get Six of Swords here, and not moving away from what does not serve. And in keeping you aligned with that, it was a burden. So you kindly remove yourselves, supported by the universe very strongly here. In between here, I'm also getting Three of Cups. So transmuting all that -3 energy connected to your royal energy. Notice these sixes are in reverse here, so that they can be a positive, upright 6 energy here for you. And you manifesting your wishes, your dreams, goals, and desires in a beautiful way that's meant for you. So I also get with me saying that this 3 coming together with another healed and beautiful energy of 3, you both being mega manifestors. This is a card of Gemini and manifesting. And that coming together to create the 6 that's from within you, that represents this overall 10 of Pentacles here. Beautiful. BlowTorch that shit. Let's get, and this is fire here too. I should mention that there. 5 of Wands with this negative energy, the reversal energy that I get here. And I get blocked third eye here too. I'm just not seeing. But with this reversal, I also just get this being all associated here. Pest management. And that will be a part of the reading I did for Pisces rising as a bonus reading. Pisces being your polarity energy. So you may want to check that out. Okay. I was speaking on the pest. And I saw the devil card. So let's get a card for Virgo rising. I do want to say too... I recorded a video yesterday. I came across like 10 million ants yesterday. I was out and about and I was grabbing some coffee and a lady was standing there looking at the ground. I looked down and there were at least a million ants on this concrete, and they were all running rampant and they looked scared. They were moving very, very quickly, and it was a humongous line. I get that being about lineage and a toxic ass line that has carried on for thousands of years, where now things are being illuminated so that the pest management can come in. So the universe being the pest control operators, to come in and to really bring a force, a blowtorch, because the raid ain't gonna fix it. Raid is not gonna fix it. But I did see that, and I almost posted that video. I might post it in connection to your video here. I'll have to assess and take a further deeper look into how all this correlates. But I definitely get that being associated. And then bugs also too. When you see a lot of bugs, that kind of means some kind of negative intent has been sent. But again, just with the way that it was, and then with the illumination and how everyone was standing there seeing what was happening, I do get that being about awakenings and those who have been wanting to hide in the dark, not being able to hide. There being nowhere to hide anymore. Nowhere to hide. This card, the Judgment reverse, has come through in so many readings, like consecutively. Almost every single reading I've done, maybe like the past 4 or 5 readings. No judgment. So someone trying to control the universe, not wanting something to end, a judgment call is going to be made. It's already been made. The 10 is here. The 10s are here. Saturn is here. And then again, you see the 2 people that are here, the person in the middle. Right here, 2 people in the middle, 2 people on the scales. The Ankh will be associated with this energy here. Mott Feather in the green will be associated with this energy here. Truce across the board. So this is going to be a judgment call that's been made. And then this will be about the depth of hiding and someone wanting to hide and not being able to hide. This being Virgo energy, I don't get this being you. This is going to be the projected energy that I spoke on. Don't allow others to project onto you what does not belong. The universe coming through to help you with this, because again, I don't get this being your energy. I feel that this is all that you dealt with what was supposed to be as a part of some contract. With this being in the money, that being connected to love, that being about a destined situation here that was meant for you. 2 tens. 2 tens. Right here. And then overall, this 9 energy, with the 10 energy, I am getting the Sun card. But this is 29 altogether. The 2 and the 9 come together to create the 11 energy that I picked up here for justice. Also 2, but the 11th house energy of Aquarius, where that star card. So again, the universe has your back all the way through. And what's meant for you is meant for you. So if someone is there as an opportunity, doesn't want to take it, they don't have the right to continue on with this bullshit. They don't have the right to do this to you. Trying to control. Illuminated. 11. Virgo. Risings. Come on, boo. Let's get your final card. That's the Strength card. It's also going to be an 8 as well, but Justice coming through as a backing to this for you. Virgo rising. That's abuse. Virgo rising. And you don't deserve that. Virgo rising. That's the targeted energy too. So being aligned with this, it's like attracts like, but you're not like that. So Spirit is helping you to get out of this. Here's that gibbous. More illumination. Analysis, strategy, focus, keywords, mature, develop, articulate, perfect, refine, discern, observe, evaluate, and get the fuck out of there. Gibbous. 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 Virgo risings, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Keep doing you. Stay strong. The universe is seeing you through, so enjoy what new you have coming. Getting away from abusive behaviors. And getting what you rightfully deserve. Getting the love you deserve. Getting the money you deserve. Getting everything that you rightfully deserve. I love you all so much. Take great care. Peace.